What is up, you guys? Happy full moon. I just walked in the full moon outside, and I don't often get the chance to walk under the full moon and really feel the energy coming down and through me, but I definitely just did. And it was so cool. I mean, tingles all throughout my body. I felt the very cool, liquidy, silvery full moon energy totally flowing through. And this month I didn't do a specific ritual or anything. I more just let it totally come through and embody itself in my energetic circulatory system, and made the intention that all the things that happen in this next cycle be better than I could imagine. So that's always a fun one. The way that it works with full moon energy is that the energy is so high. I mean, even people who are not esoteric at all and who work in emergency rooms or psych wards, they can tell that things are crazy during the full moon. Everyone's energy is just nuts. So if you want to set an intention, since there's all this natural energy around, you can just kind of scoop up handfuls of it and weave it into what you would like, since it's around anyway. It's a natural resource. Anyway, that's what I did this time. But when I got home, I decided to finally use this henna kit that I bought about a month ago. And I haven't even taken the stuff out of the package, really. But apparently, the way you use it, there's all this different stuff. There are stencils for your hands, which are super cool, but I don't think I'm going to use them this time. I think I'm just going to freehand it, because I think that sounds more fun. I think I'll just essentially do the same kind of doodling that I used to do in the margins of my notebooks in high school and college. I've done the same drawings my entire life, so I might as well put them on my hands and feet. And I have a friend who I talk to sometimes, and we always give each other the best inspirations ever. And one of the things that I told her one time when she was talking about how she was kind of in a sketchy work environment and didn't like the way she felt afterward, and it just kind of downloaded into me right in that moment, was, well, when you get home, ground, but also before you go, draw symbols on your feet, and that will keep you from picking up sketchy stuff through your open foot chakras. And it'll also, if you draw blessing symbols on your feet, since you also impact whatever you walk on, you'll also be kind of stepping blessings. So anyway, with the henna, according to the instructions in this package, and I'm going to use this paste stuff, what you do is either you can just draw it on, or you can not wash your hands and feet for 4 to 6 hours and then put on this oil, which came in the package. And I think this cost me $12 or something like that at a New Age shop. It was Alexandria 2 in Pasadena, and I'll put the link down below for any of you guys who may be local. Anyway, see, henna paste. I can't read tonight. It's the full moon energy. So what I'm going to do, I think, after I'll turn this off and get started, because it would just be really boring for you guys to watch me do the whole thing. It would take a really long time, because I think I'm just going to put a TV show on with my sister and sit there on the couch and do the stuff and then turn it back on later and show you what happened. But on your hands, your palm chakras are right here. And if you run your fingers across your palm, you'll see in this little indentation of your palm, it's more sensitive there. If you scratch, you can feel it too. So what I'm going to do is put a sacred symbol, which will occur to me as I'm drawing. I mean, it might be a rune or a Reiki symbol or something, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll just be one of my personal things that I've always drawn in the center, and then kind of surround it with patterns going outward. And then on your feet, the place, it's called your portal of life, and sparkly toe polish makes me feel happy. But anyway, so on the bottom of your feet, it's right there. That spot where, and you can see there's a little cross there. I hope you can see in the video, but there's a similar indentation, and that's where your foot chakra opens and connects you to the earth. And if you're ever not feeling grounded, what you can do is put your thumb and pump that spot, and it'll help you to ground. It'll help that chakra to open up. So what I'm going to do is put that same symbol here, and possibly one in the center of my heel. Wow, my feet are kind of dirty. I was just walking on flip-flops outside, so that explains it. Gross, but awesome. Anyway, so I will put on the oil and then start drawing with the henna and show you what happens at the end. So I'll see you in a second. So I finished the henna and have been crawling around my apartment for an hour because you can't walk on it. I thought I was going to put some on my hands too, but I didn't, because it's, it's paste, so when you first put it on, it's very soft, and I didn't know how I was going to make that work. It really has to I think it'd be someone else that puts it on for you unless you're just doing the left hand, which I didn't really feel like doing. But here's one foot. I have very long, skinny feet, and I just freestyled it. It looks nothing like real henna, like if real people who do henna did it. Yeah, but I still like it. I think it's really cool. And here's the other one, and you can see, you can see that it's like paste, and it's very 3D, and I've been letting it dry for about an hour, like I said, and so now I'm gonna scrape it off and see. Underneath it'll be a lot paler. But like I was going to tell you, like that portal of life, I put a symbol. The left side is the receiving side, so I put a spiral going in and also flower on the end. And then on my other foot, I put, which is giving, so I put an emanating star and I know some flowers make me happy. Anyway, so I'm going to go scrape it off and show you what it's like afterwards.
So I guess technically you're supposed to use this little tool thingy to scrape the henna off, but I'm not using it because it's easier for me to just rub it off. So as you can see, it's pretty darn light once it's off, but I still think that it'll look pretty cool once it's done. I will show you in a second. Here's a finished product. Henna feet, very pale, but I think it's cool, and I'm just curious about how long that they will last. I don't know what the answer to that is, but I think it's a fun thing to do, to kind of put intentions onto the soles of your feet and then walk around with them for a while. So anyway, have a great night, happy full moon, and I'll talk to you guys soon.